Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Hey, you didn't have to do that. Jim and I'll clean up.
All right, okay, we'll go play some records then.
Not too loud. I don't appreciate... It's all right, after you.
Sorry, Jim, but you know what I want to talk about.
Babies, presumably, seems to be the only topic of conversation around this place at the moment, and not just with me either.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't appreciate being snapped at by my daughter-in-law, especially about something as personal as us starting a family.
Babies are a sensitive issue for her too at the moment.
You shouldn't have discussed it with her in the first place.
Jim, keep your voice down.
I wish Mum and Dad hadn't come home so early. It spoiled the party. Yeah, I reckon they're great. Uncle Jim would never let us have anything like that unless he was there all the time. But what about everybody kissing? Did you see them? Yeah. Even Lucy and Barry. Nobody's ever kissed me properly. I'll go get some drinks, okay?
I must say I enjoyed the office. If you ever need time off again, remember to let me know.
Paul and Gal mightn't want me back if I left you there too long.
Oh, I doubt that. Anyway, I haven't come over here to bore you with shop. I was wondering how your grandmother is.
Oh, not so great. She's having a lie down.
Should I ask Beverly to come over?
No, I don't think it's anything physical. She's just upset.
Well, she has had an unpleasant experience.
It wasn't just all the business with Carl Banks.
What else is there?
Henry dug up a gun in the backyard.
A gun?
Yeah. Nan got in such a state about it.
Can't blame her. The thought of a gun buried in the back garden would upset anyone.
The thing is, she recognises it. It belonged to my Uncle Joe.
Her son? But he left home years ago.
I don't know any more. All I do know is that he left after an argument and, well, even Mum won't mention him.
So you think that the gun and the argument are connected?
They must be. I'm frightened to push Nan about it, though, because she's not supposed to be worried.
Well, someone should. She mustn't keep what's disturbing her all bottled up inside.
I was wondering if
You'd like me to have a word with her?
Would you?
All right.
That's one home each.
Evening, Gov. I'm here for me hard-earned wages. Oh, your pumpkin's just arrived, Cinderella.
Oh, does she have to go home yet, Uncle Jim? It's only early.
School there tomorrow, mate.
Bye, Mr. Robinson.
Bye-bye.
See you, Todd.
Aren't you going to walk her to her mum's car?
Yeah, of course.
Ain't love grand, eh?
Yeah, when you grow up.
You, not having problems, are you? No, of course you're not. I tell you, if this graffiti keeps up, I might become a full-time painter over her.
In which case, it might be more economical for me to pull that fence down and put up a wire one instead.
What? And deprive me of a lawful income?
Careful, Henry. I might suspect that you're the culprit.
Well, there's a thought.
Don't even think about it.
I couldn't. It's a real shame having a conscience. Thank you.
Now, Beverly insists that you take things easily, so if I can help you with the shopping or anything now, let me know.
That's very kind of you. But I'm sure Jane and I can manage.
And it's important not to worry about anything.
That would be easier if the neighbours could mind their own business. Oh, not you, of course. There is, however, one household with very little respect for anybody's privacy.
I presume you're talking about Henry Ramsay and, that gun.
Oh, so you know. Naive me, really, to think that he wouldn't spread it around the district.
It was me, actually, Nan. I told Mrs. Daniels.
But, Jane, you know how much the subject has distressed me.
That's exactly why it should be aired.
It will affect others, not just me.
But all this secrecy now. It's already affecting both of you.
Nan, I just wanted to help.
Very well. I'll tell you. Though what good it's going to do now, I do not know. Your uncle mixed with some extremely low criminal types, Jane.
Is that why you didn't talk about him very much? Nell, is he in jail?
No, I don't know where he is. He walked out after Len and I found a gun and a lot of money in his room.
Well, then you don't know for sure he did anything illegal.
No, but the evidence was so strong. There was an armed hold-up at the service station near where we lived. The description sounded just like Joe. We tried to ignore it, but then he started coming home with expensive clothes and then a new car. That was when we looked in his room and found the gun.
Did you ask him about it?
Oh, he wouldn't tell us. He just packed up and left. Len locked the gun away in his strongbox.
So it was you who finally buried it in the back garden?
Oh, I couldn't bear the thought of having it in the house. And I certainly didn't want Jane to find it.
Well, I wish you'd told me about it earlier.
What could you have done?
It's what you have to do now that's more to the point. You'll have to hand it over to the police. A firearm with no license is illegal.
I can't. I don't want to live with the fact that my son is a criminal, Mrs. Daniels. The suspicion for all these years has been quite enough.
Beverly, do you think you'd have a moment to call in on Nell Mangel this morning before you leave?
Why, Providence?
She's rather stressed.
I better call in.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Todd.
Oh, bye, Helen.
You seem rather quiet this morning. There isn't a test at school or anything, is there?
No, school's fine.
Want to talk?
Well, it's pretty personal.
Didn't have a fight with Emma, did you?
No, but she's probably going to drop me.
I can't believe that. She seems too keen.
Well, that's the problem. She keeps hinting all the time that she wants me to kiss her, but I've never really kissed anybody, like that.
Well, it'd probably be Emma's first time, too. She wouldn't be such an expert either.
Yeah, but I don't want to let her know that I'm not experienced.
Or wouldn't you prefer to think you didn't go around kissing lots of other girls?
What happened your first time?
I'm not sure I can remember. Yes, I can. It was on a school picnic and his name was Brian. Wasn't much of a kiss, but at the time I thought it was wonderful.
Well, you wouldn't catch many of my girlfriends talking like that. You see, they were lining up for more.
Oh. Well, if only we could find the first one, Jim Robinson. She might tell a very different story.
Look, there were so many. I'm blowed if I can remember the first one.
Don't get caught up in your reminiscences. You'll be late for the accountant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got to stop off at the workshop and pick up my books on the way. If you want to ride, you better get a move on, Todd.
Yeah.
I do think Mr. Clarke is taking advantage of Bronwyn's good nature. She seems to leave earlier and earlier. Do nannies have a union?
I'm sure Des pays for any overtime, Nan.
Money isn't everything, Jane. The poor girl will be worn to a frazzle.
Bronwyn will say if it gets too much. Now, Nan, I don't want you to be wearing yourself out today. Your lunch is in the fridge, and I'll be washing up when I get home.
You're a good girl, Jane. They do say these things skip a generation.
What things?
Personality defects, bad blood, you know. My own children have never been a credit to me at all. But, mercifully, I have a granddaughter to be proud of.
You don't think you might be wrong about Uncle Joe? I know finding the gun must have looked pretty bad, but we don't know for sure that he had anything to do with the hold-up.
Then why did he run?
Well, if he wasn't getting along with you and Grandad anyway, you suspecting him might have been the last straw. Wouldn't it be worth going to the police and finding out the truth? Then if he was innocent, there'd still be time to make it up.
And if he wasn't, what then? At least not knowing for certain leaves me with some little hope.
I think you're kidding yourself, Nan. It must be much more distressing not to be sure. And the truth might hurt, but it needs to be told. At least then you could put your mind at rest.
Don't be silly, child. People like Madge Bishop would never stop rubbing my nose in it. Once I go to the police, it'll become public knowledge. We wouldn't be able to set foot outside the front door.
Damn young hooligans. They can get away with blue murder.
What are you going to do about it, Uncle Jim?
Well, I'll have to put up that wire fence after all.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You know, most of the people we get here are pretty okay. But some of them, just because you get dirt on your hands, they think they can order you around like a slave.
Henry, are you lodging a complaint or are you just sounding off?
Can I lodge complaints?
Only if you've been treated very badly and you have witnesses to back you up.
That'd be right. Nobody would take my word against a guy who wears a three-piece suit.
What'd he do?
He tripped over a rake and then swore at me.
And guess where you left it?
Yeah, okay, on the path, but only for a minute. He should have been watching where he was going.
Well, if it's all the same to you, Henry, I don't think I'll bother Paul and Gale with it.
You're probably right. Hey, how about something to eat at the coffee shop? I'm starved.
Sorry, not until Paul and Gale get back.
You'll have to eat alone then, because my tummy can't wait.
Yes, it can. I need to talk to you.
Oh, but there's this great big empty feeling right here, and if I don't do something about it right now, I'm going to keel over in a heap on the floor and...
I know whose gun it is.
What didn't you say?
It belonged to my Uncle Joe.
What did he have a gun for?
I'm not sure. He and Nan and Grandad had this big fight when I was about 7. She hasn't spoken to him since. And I want you to help me find him.
After all this time. Jane could be anywhere. Even if you did, a guy that kept a handgun in the house, you wouldn't want to know.
You're as bad as Nan, convicting him without ever knowing he's ever done anything. I thought you'd be the one person to understand.
Why? Because I've got a record?
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. You've got a point. I do know what it's like.
So you'll help?
Have you really thought this thing through? I mean, okay, your uncle might be as innocent as the driven snow, but what if he isn't? I mean, that gun's not a collector's item, you know.
Well, he seemed all right when I was a kid. And even if we find him and we don't like what we see, we can always walk away.
If he's a bad egg, walking mightn't be all that easy.
Well, there must be some way.
Yeah. Look, I can't think on an empty tummy. I'll try and figure something out over lunch, yeah?
Well, thanks, Henry. I thought you might help.
Yes, well, I'm becoming a bit of an expert, really. I found Sally's dad, and if I can do the same for Uncle Joe, I might set myself up as a missing persons bureau.
Every teacher this morning's given us heaps of homework. I bet we get some more this afternoon.
Yeah, it's like some plot to try and stop us kids having any fun.
They are.
Stop staring at him, Emma. Oh, hi, Henry.
G'day, dudes. The grossest serve of lasagna you can fit on one plate, thanks. How's Cinderella today?
Okay, thanks.
You're not going to believe what happened, Henry. Uncle Jim's really mad.
I'm innocent. There's not one single thing I've done.
The graffiti's all back.
Are you kidding?
No, Uncle Jim said something about putting up a wire fence.
Well, why should he have to go to all that trouble and expense? I nearly caught the little bludger too. Well, don't worry. Even if I have to trap him, he's not going to get away again.
What if he's dangerous?
Oh, he's just a graffitiist. He's no gangster.
Can I help?
All right, you're on. If we can get the okay from your folk, we could even try tonight.
You're right about Mrs. Mangel being jittery, but she's well on the mend and should soon be back to normal.
Oh, I'll try and keep Todd out of her way and hope for peace and quiet.
I feel a bit guilty walking out on you for 2 weeks like this.
Don't be silly. Medical conference in New Zealand doesn't fall into my category of being taken for granted. I'm only happy to be able to help.
Thanks, Helen.
We'll miss you. Especially Jim.
Separation won't be a bad thing for us at the moment.
It's not hard to see the tension between you.
It's the baby issue again. We're both still determined to get our own way.
You'll have to resolve it. You're making yourselves thoroughly miserable.
I'm not being unreasonable, Helen. Surely it's natural for me to want a child of my own. Well, Jim should understand he's had 4 already. Why can't he just let me have 1? Oh, once it was born, I'm sure he'd be thrilled.
You're probably right. He's thinking about the sleepless nights and all the dirty nappies. I know he feels a bit too old to go through all that again.
Well, it's become such an issue, it's hard to talk about it calmly. I thought that with these 2 weeks away, it would give us a chance to think it through rationally.
Or go quietly crazy.
Do you think so?
Not a good idea to part with an unsettled dispute hanging over your heads.
You're right. We have to discuss it again before I leave.
No, I'm having second thoughts about you being involved in this, Todd. It could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure it won't. He's just a young kid. If he looks like getting violent, I'd rather let him escape.
Yeah, all right. All right. But I want you to do exactly what Henry tells you to do. No heroics. From either of you.
Heroics? I'm a first-class coward from way back.
Good. We'll keep it that way. And listen, don't keep him up talking till all hours. He's got school tomorrow.
No heroics, plenty of sleep. It shall be done.
And now tell me how this booby trap of yours works.
It's a perfect example of Ramsay ingenuity. Tripwire, simple but effective.
Yeah, Henry's really smart, Uncle Jim. What he's done is he's got the fishing wire and put it along the fence coming through this door. And on the end, this little bell.
Now, when our prey brushes against it, it'll ring, but he'll never hear it outside.
Well, I hope it works. Good luck. Good luck.
See ya. It, looks like you and Emma have got something going, eh?
Yeah.
What a long face.
She wants me to kiss her.
Oh, you're having more luck than I am. Go for it.
I would have last night, except you walked in.
Sorry, mate. Bad timing. But listen, you see her every day. I mean, surely it's not that hard to find a nice, secluded spot.
Well, it is that there's hundreds, but I haven't had much practice.
Aha. Now we get down to the nitty-gritty. Well, you found the perfect person to give you a few pointers.
Great, tell us.
But we'll assume you've got the right setting and you're talking. You sit close. You move closer. And when the moment is right, you put your arm around his shoulder.
Yeah, I know all of that.
Right, okay. Straight to the heart of the matter. You push your lips together and out, like this.
You look like a goldfish.
Oh, you don't start from a mile away, dum-dum. You wait to get them in position until they're practically on hers, huh?
But how do you avoid the nose?
Well, you come in at an angle, so your noses end up side by side. Of course, it all depends on how big a nose you've got.
What happens if you laugh or sneeze or something?
You're worrying too much. Girls love to be surprised. You just grab her in your arms and go straight for the kill. Huh? The rest will come naturally.
I don't know, Henry. I wish I had about 10 years' experience.
Oh, better ring that bell.
If he doesn't get here soon, there'll be no time for talking. We'll have to leave straight for the airport.
Well, you could always talk in the car. You'd have the advantage there. It's hard to concentrate on a serious discussion while you're driving.
Helen, I didn't know you could be so devious.
Already?
Yes, but we still have a few minutes.
Well, goodbye, Beverly. Have a marvellous time. And I'm sure your paper will be a great success.
Thanks, Helen.
I'm satisfied Todd's going to be all right.
Good.
Actually, that device of Henry's is really quite nifty.
Yes,
though.
I hope it works, but right now we have more important things to talk about.
Not that.
Yes, that.
I can't imagine for the life of me what there is left for us to discuss about having a baby.
What's been said so far hasn't resolved anything. And Helen's right, we can't just leave it up in the air.
Oh, so Helen's involved again too, is she, as well as Gail? Perhaps I should enlist the support of Paul and Scott.
Helen has known all along. She could hardly avoid it living in the same house.
Then I suppose you women think I'm being totally unreasonable and very, very selfish.
You know that Helen would never take sides. But she's right, the situation has to be resolved. Unfortunately, there's no compromise, so one of us is going to have to back down.
And that one is me.
Please, Jim. I want you to think very carefully over the next 2 weeks about the effect your refusal to father our child could have on this marriage.
Henry, wake up, he's here.
Yeah.
The guy, the bell just rang.
Let's grab the torch. You go ahead. Yes. You wait at the gate. I'll call you if I need you, right? Todd, I've got him! Get over here!
You're gonna have to answer for this one, bucko.